Hi, today I'm gonna show you how to do Pyramid Plundering, the mini game to raise your Thieving. Um, I believe this is the best, the fastest way to raise Thieving, and this is how I got my Thieving cape after all. So let's start with the equipment. Let's take a look what to take with you. First of all, the most important thing is Pharaoh's Scapeter. If you're really serious about using this mini game to raise your Thieving, you must get a Scapeter. Buy it or borrow from your friend, doesn't matter, just get it somehow. Otherwise, you will spend much more time, you will not be able to earn money, and overall, the Scapeter does the trick. The rest of the equipment is optional. We are not going to fight anything in the pyramid, so we don't really need any kind of armor or weapon. So I'm not taking any. Just wear whatever you want. I usually go with my Aladdin's robes and some weight reducing equipment, so my weight is actually below 0. Other than that, it's up to you. I also take just one anti-poison and a couple of pieces of food, because I'm gonna take some damage from snakes in the pyramid, so I will need some food at the end. But that's it. Two other things before we go is just to double check that you have auto retaliation off. Again, because we are not going to fight anything in the pyramid, so we don't need to have auto relation on. And we're gonna run. Now we're ready, let's teleport to the pyramid. You can see that I appear right in front of the movie, the mummy, and actually right behind the mummy. And I can start the mini game right there. So that's the beauty of the Scapeter. I don't have to run around the pyramid checking every door. I go right there. So now I'm inside and I can start going through the rooms. My goal is to get through the low level rooms as fast as possible until I reach the room which is the last one before the 91 room. So I'm concerned about only 2 rooms, and I'm trying to get through the rest of the rooms as fast as possible. I'm not even taking the chest in the middle, because I don't wanna spend any extra time in those low level rooms. You can also notice that I don't have a lockpick to open the doors, and I personally don't think it's needed, because the doors are easy to open anyway. And I don't have a flute, because I don't wanna lose any experience. If you're going with your friend, like through the pyramid, you should be able to find the proper door in every room a little bit faster, but even if you're alone, it's still fine. Now you see, I saw this person coming through this door, so I can go right there, I don't have to check other doors. So that's how you can get through the pyramid faster if somebody else is running alongside you. Alright, so now in this room, this is the one before the last room, I can actually start taking some loot. And the reason is because I still have some extra time. So I know just from experience that I don't need so much time for the last room. So I can spend maybe a minute or so in this room and get a little bit of additional experience. Also know that I just got poisoned, but I'm not drinking my anti-poison. Because I'm gonna be poisoned again and again and again, and the damage is so small that I can just ignore it, and only at the end of my thieving session I will drink and eat. I'm not going to drink and eat until I'm finished over here. So now I have about a third of my time left, and this is the time to look for a door to the last room. Alright, I'm there. So now my goal is to take everything in this room. Note also that I check for snakes before I loot every urn. This is kind of optional. Some people, they don't check for snakes, they just search room or urn, and this is fine. It may be a little bit faster, but you tend to get poisoned and beaten a little bit more, so you end up spending more food. I personally prefer check for snakes and then search an urn. Again, notice that I'm not eating and I'm not drinking. Also, if for any reason you encounter a mummy, maybe somebody else released a mummy in the room you're running through, or maybe even in the last room, just ignore it, don't fight it. If it really does a lot of damage to you, turn on, prayer, but don't fight it. Okay, so the time for the chest and last urn. So I'm 100% done in this last room, and I took about 6 urns in the urn before that, so I'm pretty good. I got about 20k thieving experience, and I got some trinkets, so now I can teleport to Edgeville. I can bank trinkets, and I can exchange them for gold later on, so it would be about maybe 7k or something like that. So that's pretty much it. So that's how I do it, and basically you can earn at 91 plus level, you can earn about 200k of thieving experience per hour all the time. So enjoy!